Fake tough guys fail miserably when things get real. Hey there, guys. It's great to have you back for another episode of our series, where we watch self-proclaimed tough guys acting like they're the ones with the upper hand. But it only ends in an epic fail and them getting a reality check. But hey, before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on the entertainment we bring with this series. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so this dude is one of those who love to stir up trouble on the internet. You know, a classic troll. Well, he started mouthing off about some UFC fighter's insurance policy, and this fighter was none other than Sean Strickland, who invited him to the gym. And wow, that guy really got put in his place. He thought he could talk tough online, but when he went up against a UFC fighter, he probably realized how out of his league he was. To be fair, the guy did try to hold his own and throw a few punches, but it was no match for the pro. Here we have Mad Dog in the black shorts, who loves challenging those so-called martial arts masters and showing how they can't even defend themselves for a few minutes in a real fight. And this time, the so-called Tai Chi master he fought against couldn't even handle a single kick. Can you believe it? And the best part, the master's excuse for losing was that the match was too rushed for him. Okay, so this guy wearing black shorts is a 30-year-old who decided to challenge a 16-year-old just getting into MMA. And that's not all. He even lied about at which speed they were gonna spar. Thankfully, the young guy had some skills to show off and put the old-timer in his place. But seriously, what kind of wannabe tough guy pulls a stunt like that? We've got another street fighter who thought he could take on an amateur boxer and ended up eating dirt. Seriously, do these guys have no clue how much training and talent a real pro possesses? It's just sad to watch, honestly. He's seriously one of those big guys who think they can dominate any and every sport just because of their size. But man, it's gotta be rough to lose to a fighter you challenged because you thought you were the better one. Talk about embarrassing. I can't believe this one seriously thought it was smart to challenge a legit pro fighter, Jon Jones. The way he said, "Do not hold him back," like, that's some scary stuff right there. But this troll probably didn't think about the consequences of his actions. Luckily for him, security guards were there to keep things from getting too crazy. I mean, I get wanting to have some social distance. But how messed up in the head do you have to be if you're ready to jump a guy just because he came too close to you? What's the point other than just showing off? Like, seriously? It's like their common sense just disappears into thin air whenever they have a chance to show off their bravado. It's just a bit ridiculous if you ask me. Take a look at this sports fan trying to act all macho in front of the opposing team's fans. But honestly, it's just making him look like a fool. Does he really think he looks cool? 'Cause if he does, that's pretty hilarious. Sorry, bud, but you're not as tough as you think you are in your head. Honestly, some of these gym dudes who put others down really need to be humbled just like this. Why you gotta make fun of someone else for starting out and trying to do something when you know there's always gonna be someone better than you? It's people like them that make others scared to hit the gym. If you think acting tough by putting others down is cool, you're in for a rude awakening. What's up with folks like this, seriously? They're out here trying to feel all high and mighty by mocking people with mental disabilities. Those kinds of people just need a reality check, you know? They're not tough, they're just acting like plain idiots. The real hero in this case is the bus driver who showed that jerk the door. He needed a lot more than just being humiliated in public, but even that hopefully gave his ego a hit. Check out this other goofball trying to start trouble with construction workers. Like, seriously? If you're into playing tough, maybe sign up for an acting class. No one's buying the act when you pull stunts like that. Lucky for him, he walked away because those workers were packing more muscle and had the numbers on their side, no doubt. Trying to act all tough while your voice is doing the shaky dance is some next-level wannabe attention-seeking nonsense. But let's be real, the way he bolted away is just pure gold. The best part is this dude and his girlfriend had headphones on them. Even if they didn't, a more adult move would be to just ask the guy to lower the speaker's volume. I mean, what's the deal with marching over and turning it off yourself, except to show off? The only thing that is showing off is your lack of manners. And honestly, behavior like this is literally straight up asking for trouble. Lucky for him, the other guy had more common sense than this wannabe who wanted to show off in front of his girlfriend. Gotta give credit where it's due. A master is a master. No matter the skill a student might have, they can't beat the years of experience a teacher brings to the table. Hopefully, this fight was a learning experience for the student, and he doesn't end up acting like all these other idiots overestimating their strength and skill set. Come on. Out of all people, he had to go and pick a fight with his old neighbor over a fence. Guys like him are just itching for reasons to brawl and show off how tough they think they are. And then we have a classic example of how these keyboard fighters act in real life. The kid in blue threw out an invite to the other guy for a fight, all because they had some beef going on. Like, really? If you can't even fight, maybe think twice before challenging someone. Lucky for him, the other guy turned out to be just as much of a loser. Imagine if things went down a little bit differently, right? That would have been a whole different story. And here, it was Paddy Pimblett who straight up ended his hater. He just showed that you can't just throw words around without expecting a response. If you're gonna hate on a pro, at least be able to back yourself up. And that's about all. If you had a laugh watching the video, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button to never miss out on new content, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Also, I'm all ears to hear your own stories of encountering fake tough guys. So, share them in the comments below, and let's keep the fun going. Can't wait to see you next time.